What's going on, guys, and welcome to today's video. And as you can see, I'm in my Mopar performance shirt and I'm standing in front of my Hellcat powered TRX. And that's because there was some really interesting Mopar performance news. Now, no, I normally don't do automotive news, but this one kind of directly affects me because if you saw Mopar's video they released just a few days ago, they are announcing a really cool program that is going to add some more power into your Mopar's life. Now, there's two main things we're going to talk about with their announcement, and that is the Direct Connection or Direct Connect program. That is a old catalog system or a old performance catalog that was started back in the 70s and, carried on through, I believe, the late 90s. And that was kind of a special high performance catalog, or the performance parts that you could buy from Mopar for obviously your Mopars to add power or add accessories, but just kind of a little more on the performance side of things than just the normal Mopar accessory catalog. Now, I'll be throwing some pictures up on the screen of that presentation as we're kind of talking about them, but one of the things you saw right away in the beginning of the presentation was they had some racing seats and they had some drag wheels and some skinnies there on the stage, which, yes, they've already had those with the Demon crates. If you remembered or watched any of the Demon information, there was a $1 option that you could order with the Demon crate, and that came with skinny front wheels that you could put your tires on. But this looks to be a orderable, obviously, accessory or catalog option that you could buy for your, I assume, Charger, Challenger, that kind of thing. Now, the race seats, obviously, I highly doubt Mopar is making their own race seats. I'm sure it is a Sparco or a Corbeau or something like that, but they are having a race seat. Surely, hopefully, it has custom rails on there. They're going to bolt right into the car, have sliders on them. It'll just work really well. Yes, you'll probably pay a little bit more for those items than you could just find them on the aftermarket, but it's going to be a Mopar branded thing. It'll go in the car. It'll be kind of cool. Now, another thing they showed is gears and axles. Now, I'm assuming this is probably going to be more on the performance side of things and not so much the off-road Jeep TRX stuff. I'm assuming this is going to be kind of drop-in rear axles for, again, Chargers and Challengers, because if you're in the Hellcat world, you will know that Charger and Challenger guys have already been throwing, the 309 or the 390 gear rear axle assemblies in their Hellcats and Scat Packs and different stuff like that. So the issue with doing that is if you had an issue and you were under warranty, you may have warranty issues, obviously, with that swapped rear end. This stuff that is installed through the Direct Connect program is obviously going to be covered under your factory powertrain warranty during the normal period of that warranty. Now, the big, really cool thing that, everybody's probably excited about is the Hellcat stages. Now, they don't really talk about what stage 1 is because they just jumped right to stage 2 in the presentation, which seems weird, but they show you what the stage 2 is going to be for the Hellcats, and it looks like a Edge programmer. At least it looks kind of like the Edge screen, but there is a upper supercharger pulley. And what's really funny, I don't know if you watched the presentation, the Hellcat upper pulley that they showed is just a Hellraiser branded pulley, which is just an aftermarket pulley that's been out since forever for Hellcats. But again, kind of funny they didn't make their own Mopar branded pulley. They just blatantly showed you, hey, we're going to be endorsing this Hellraiser brand pulley, which again is a great part, but it's the whole, you get to keep your warranty, but we're putting aftermarket parts on the car. But it's a cool thing. Upper pulley, they're claiming that's going to be around 100 horsepower added to the vehicle. Now, one thing that is cool about the tuner, at least with Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge products, when you do an aftermarket tune on your Scat Pack, Hellcat, Demon, Red Eye, there is a code that is stored in the PCM that says aftermarket programming detected. I, as the technician, when I plug into that vehicle, I can see that code, it's active, and there is nothing, and I mean nothing I can do to clear it. I can't make it go stored. It's just an active code in the system saying, hey, this thing's been tuned. If there's an engine issue, sorry, you have no warranty. So somehow they are doing the factory approved tunes with this aftermarket or Mopar tuner that hopefully won't be setting these codes, or it'll set a approved programming detected code, something along those lines. But so that is a massive benefit with going with the Mopar stages on your Hellcat. You aren't going to be worrying about having an engine failure and not covering it under warranty. Now, yes, there are massive 1,000 horsepower packages online, and just 100 horsepower on your Hellcat getting you up to 800, or 100 horsepower on your Red Eye getting you up to 900, which that's ridiculous. But they do say there is going to be additional stages, you know, a stage 3 with even more power. Now, no, they don't list the power, they don't really talk about it, but you can assume, what, 150 horsepower? Who knows at this point? But it will be interesting to watch as they continue to develop those stage packages to see what they have. Now, kind of last but not least, they talked about their body in white program. Now with Chevy, I've got the Camaro sitting back there. Chevy's had that program for quite a while, I believe. With the Camaros, you could order that body in white, which was just a stripped chassis, so you could build it for a drag car. It's kind of cool. Mopar is now doing that also in, obviously, the Challenger body. So that'll be a cool thing. Obviously, we won't see any of those, but again, it's kind of a cool option that you could order a factory chassis with a cage and build your own drag car if you wanted. Now, the second part of this is their power brokers, as they want to call it, and that's just a fancy name for approved dealers. Now, I have no clue what the approval process will be. It'll be really interesting as a technician at a dealership. How do we get approved? Do you just have to pay money to Chrysler? Do you have to send a technician like myself to training? What is the process going to be to get yourself approved as a power broker? Obviously, I would love to be a power broker dealership. I would love to be that technician, getting to work on people's Hellcats, throwing pulleys, tunes, whatever we end up doing with these things. That would be a lot of fun, working with passionate customers that want to modify their vehicles and are able to now do it safely, or at least warranty safely, in the dealership. So guys, like I said, I normally don't do automotive news, but this kind of very, very directly affected me as a Hellcat powered owner and as a technician working in the dealerships. No clue what the time frame is on this thing. Will we not see these things for 6 months or 12 months? Or for all I know, they'll start opening up this process in a few months. I have no idea. I'll try to keep you guys posted if I learn anything on the dealership side of things, or if we get any more information on packages and products. I'll definitely let you guys know. But it's kind of a cool thing from a manufacturer, letting customers add more power, add more traction, and go faster down the drag strip, on the racetrack, whatever you're doing with your car. So guys, let me know what product or piece you would be most excited about on your Mopar. You know, hopefully they'll have some Scat Pack 6.4 liter stuff. Also, you know, I'd love to see some stages on those, some PCM tunes, some intakes, some hard parts there on the 6.4s. But again, let me know down in the comment section, what do you have Mopar wise? What do you want to see? What ridiculous parts would you be happy to buy for your modern Mopar under warranty and be able to go faster and not lose that warranty? So guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.